This is Hannibal from the HannibalTV.com with some WWE news for you, courtesy of the Wrestling Observer. Bill Goldberg will be returning to the company to face Dolph Ziggler at Summerslam, according to reports. In my opinion, Goldberg would have been probably the best guy AEW could have recruited in order to fill arenas at this point, since he still looks pretty good and could have short matches for the company and bring it some credibility. So I can see why WWE is using him again to keep him off AEW's radar, if nothing else. The plan apparently is to go back to splitting the WWE roster between Raw and SmackDown again in October. This we've seen happen continuously ever since WCW went out of business. The rosters become separate entities, then before long it becomes one again. So this is just going to be continuing on forever. I don't see anything changing with separate brands actually happening permanently. Raw is currently under the Paul Heyman regime and SmackDown is under Bischoff. So WWE wants to try and make them legit separate brands with completely different storylines, as opposed to intermingling storylines that are played out over both shows, like what's happening now. The Undertaker has signed a new deal with WWE that, according to reports, isn't exactly a lifetime contract, but it's long enough that it basically is a lifetime contract. We've seen he's moving a lot slower lately, but he still is a legend with drawing power, and he's more over than any of their newer stars, so they definitely want to get him tied up. El Hijo del Fantasma, who was from Lucha Underground, as well as King Cuerno, sorry if I'm not pronouncing those right, are expected to start in the WWE's September camp. They have been wanting to start those guys for a long time, but they have been under contract to Lucha Underground, which prevented it from happening. Paul Ellering's daughter, Rachel Ellering, was injured on the July 27th house show in Fort Pierce, blowing out her knee. It has come out in the discovery portions of the Chung Lee lawsuit against UFC that Brock Lesnar was paid $1,625,000 for every title defense he had when he was UFC champion, and for matches that he had in the UFC when he wasn't champion, it would be $700,000, and that's just the bonus he would have from his Death Clutch clothing brand, not his actual fight pay. Roman Reigns said recently in the promotional tour for his Hobbs and Shaw movie that he's appearing in that he's expected to wrestle about another 5 years. Chris Sabin, who used to be in TNA, was teaching at the WWE Performance Center this past week. Netflix has come to a deal with WWE Studios for a family comedy series featuring The Big Show, which is going to be called The Big Show Show. And the filming for that begins on August 10th for 10 episodes. John Cena has a new girlfriend named Shay Sharitzabdeth. Sorry for the last name pronunciation. TMZ is reporting this, and I guess they've been together since March. She is based in Vancouver and works as a product manager for a technical company there, and John Cena has been in Vancouver a lot, filming movies.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.